Hey, what's going on, humans? Hope you're having a good day. I know I am. And so for right now, we'll be taking a look at the Kamen Rider Ixa. This is the Shinkoucchou Seihou release from SH Figuarts. Now, let's get into it. So this is Kamen Rider Ixa. He is the secondary rider of Kamen Rider Kiva. So this is Ixa in his save mode. It is the save mode and burst mode set. That just basically means it's a head swap. So we'll get into that later, but this is the baseline design, and you know it is a renewal, and I'm all for it, because we all love Kamen Rider renewals. And Ixa, from his base model, from what I've seen, he could definitely use an update, and here it is in the beautiful artwork on it. Beautiful sculpt design. I love the suit. I think it did good, and I think it's based off of the Knight Templar design, and it looks amazing. So this is the full suit in all of its beautiful glory. Nice little gold trim on it. Silver paint job. Beautiful white. Nice black undertone of the suit. Looks great. But without further ado, let's get into this man's articulation because it's very good. So for the head, he can look down. It is a little hindered. Well, if you move the head a little bit, you can kind of get it behind the collar. So this is about as far as you can look up. Of course, side to side. And then the arms can come up all the way. Get that nice T-pose, and the shoulder pads will come up, and they won't hinder it. And the arms can rotate fully around. Does have bicep swivel. And then you can bend at the elbow. And then he has wrist articulation. It's kind of limited, but well, actually no, it's not really limited, but you'll actually see why, because he has this little piece on his forearms, which I don't really know if you can see it, but you can see these. Oh, let's see. I'll show it off later when I'm changing the hands, actually. Yeah, so, of course, he does have waist articulation, or in the torso, so you can get a nice little turns out of him. And then he can bend all the way back, and he can bend forward too. For the legs, they can come out. That's about as far as they will come out. And then the leg can come all the way out as well, front-wise. And he does have thigh swivel. Nice bend at the knee joints. And then he's got a little toe pivot. And then swivel hinge for the feet, at the ankle, excuse me. Yes. So this is Ixa, and he's very beautiful. Yeah, but I think he came out pretty good. It's a screen grab directly from the show. I like it. I think they did a good job with him. But so, he does have accessories, of course. Now, let's see, what could I go with? Let's actually go over the heads. So, he does have this head, which is his burst mode. So, the head right here in this base mode right here, that is called save mode. This is the base mode, burst mode, excuse me. Where pretty much the gold on the helmet, all that does is just splits open and reveals this beautiful compound eyes. And it looks great. So then, what you do is you pop it off. And then just put this on. And there you have Ixa in the burst mode. Burst mode allows him to use his weapon, which I believe in Kiva, in the actual season, it actually had two stories kind of playing off each other. So you had one that took place in the current day, which was 2008, and then one that took place back in 1988. So it didn't, in 1988, they were still kind of working on the suit in the show, so it didn't have the burst mode, it only had the save mode. But in the modern day, he was upgraded, and he does get the burst mode helmet, which allows him to use a sort of weapons. So they come with this. This is the Excalibur, I believe. If I remember the name correctly, that is the Excalibur, which is like a gun sword. And it looks pretty nice. And he does have one gun. He has a hand to hold it that I already have installed, so you can plug this in. And so that's Ixa holding the weapon. And it's a beautiful piece. So it's actually a really beautiful piece. Nice little sword. Gets a use out of it. And it looks nice. But also he does come with, you can also turn this into the gun form. And how you would do that is you would need a sort of weapons. Well, you need some other things. First thing what you want to do is with the caliber. It's a pretty cool thing if I can show it off. You're going to just take this sword piece, take that part off. And then you have this little tiny piece right here which covers it up on the top. So if I can plug that in the right way, that was the wrong way. Cover that up the top. And then you want to take off this bottom piece. And then you want to slap this in. And that's how you get it in its gun mode. So basically what happens is the sword itself, the blade part itself, will kind of shrink down into the gun or into the handle, and it becomes like, and it drops and becomes like an extended mag, which I think is pretty cool. I think that was pretty nice, and they actually incorporated that into it. But that would be Ixa holding the caliber and gun mode. And you know, it works. I like the way it looked. It came out perfectly. Yeah, so you can bang some stuff. But anyway, so he does have other accessories on him. Oh, if I could, let me just take this out because I'm gonna need to. Now, what he also does is for the belt, for the Ixa belt, it can come off because there's another weapon he has, which is on the belt. So you would take this off. This will be the belt itself. So when you take this off, you do get replacement pieces for the belt, because you can take a piece off of the belt and it becomes like a knuckle. So you're going to plug this piece in right here, and then you have the actual Ixa knuckle, which they use this in order to henshin into Ixa. You have to take this, kind of punch or hit the top of this, and then you would just slide the belt. They would slide the belt on, and boom, they become Ixa. But they can also take it back off and use it as a weapon. And actually, that's not the right hand for it. Let me get the right hand for it real quick, which it should be around here. And then, so then I have the hand on it right now. And now how you switch the hands, because of the way they designed it, Ixa has like a little, I don't know what to call it, this piece right here. And it has like these two wires that they can pull out, and you can pull them back in, but you have to always unsnap that, and then you pull off the hands. And then when you put on a new hand, you want to, this might be hard to do with the knuckle in. You want to tab it in. Put the hand on, if I can get it in there. And then you just tab it on like that, and then boom, Ixa now has the knuckle, and you can use his knuckle. So that's how that'll look. That's Ixa with the Ixa knuckle, and that's how that looks with it. And that's, oh crap, didn't mean to do that, hit my camera. And that's pretty much how you do that. So yeah, you can have him displayed with it off of the belt. He also does have the fuse soles on him. Well, excuse me, the fake fuse soles. So here they are on Ixa. That's when I had to put them on. So then you have the Wolf, Dogma, Garu, Bashar, Dogma, like Kiva has, but these are not the real ones, they're the fake ones that he can use. Also has the other ones on this side. And they do come off, and you can slide them in the belt and use them just like he did in the show. I'm not really going to take them off because I gave myself anxiety earlier and lost them, and lost one of them. So I found all of them, put them back in, so that's going to be tough. But anyway, that's okay. And now he does come with other hands, so I'm going to show those off real quick. He does have a closed fist hand and a hand holding for the knuckle. And then, of course, this was the hand holding for like for the caliber on the right side. There's another closed fist hand. Wow, I just love hitting my camera today, don't I? Then he's got two open palm relaxed hands. I love how they got the two black fingers and then the white fingers. I kind of like how the colors play off each other. And you got these weird ones for posing. And then there's also one more thing that he comes with, which I did not see this one coming at all. But since they brought it in, I brought in Kamen Rider Grease because it is played by the same actor. So that is an Otoya head that came with the Ixa set. And then bringing him in, and kind of see how that looks. So yeah, from different angles it kind of looks like Otoya. But I do like how they kind of have like the nice brown in his hair too. I just thought it'd be a little nice touch to put him in on Grease, considering it's played by the same actor. So you take off Ixa's, one of Ixa's head. Seems the neck pad came off with it too. And then plug that in. You want to plug that in. There you have Otoya as Ixa. So this is how it would be in the 80s when he used it. And all in all, it doesn't really look completely like Otoya. I can see it from different angles. Yeah, so other than that, I'm straightening this guy up, and then we're going to come back to some comparisons. And for some size comparisons, here he is next to, of course, the man himself, Kiva. So yeah, to have these two guys together, they look pretty great together. They look amazing. I love it. Yeah, that's perfect. Also, for another one, here he is next to Decade. So yeah, that looks nice. Here he is next to a regular SHF. Here we have Kamen Rider Zangetsu Kajidoki. And then from Marvel Legends, here he is next to the Taskmaster. For Lightning Collection, here he is next to Z-Buddy. Whoa, come on. Stand up, buddy. And here he is next to Lightning Collection Monster, Pumpkin Wrapper. Let's see how they go. And for Star Wars Black Series, here he is next to Cad Bane. Yep. Other than that, that'll pretty much do it for this one. This is Kamen Rider Ixa, the Shinkoucchou Seihou release. I like this guy very much. If you can pick him up, that's pretty cool. If you don't like him, if you don't really like much of Kiva, then that's alright too. But other than that, you humans take it easy. Have a good day, and be safe out there, y'all.
Yeah, I'm pulling